Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Okay guys, I'm here one presentation study in linguistic. The title is phonology, phonetic, and morphology. Okay, the first, the title is phonology. Okay, I wanna ask firstly to you, do you know what phonology? Okay, I wanna give you know what the phonology. Phonology is the description of the system and pattern of the speech sound in the language and across language. Put more firmly, phonology is the study of categorical organization of speech sound in language, how speech sound are organized in the mind and used to convey meaning. Sometimes this is called the grammar of sound. Okay, if the in the speech sound in the language that there is grammar also. The name is phonology. So if we are want to study sound speech sound that there is study also, not just speak. Okay. Maybe I'm still there is to clear how that phonology. Okay, I wanna give you know how the example. Example, Mark and Mary are both doctors in the same hospital. One of them is a patient, the other is biologist. When an invitation addressed to Dr. Brown arrived, the secretary of hospital wants to know which Dr. Brown is invited. She asks a colleague who the patient. The answer is she is. Hence, it is Mary who's invented. Had the answer been he is, it would have been Mark. Do you can understand where the phonology from that story? Okay, the main phonology in that story is Uh, she is the pronoun for Mary and he is pronoun for Mark. What do you mean and connecting with the phonology? So the phonology that study speech sound in that story. So speech sound between she is and he is that different. If she is from Mary, that's not too clean, but he is clean when we are speak. Okay, are you understand? So son speech from that story is she is and he is. She is from the Mary name and he is from the pronoun mark. Okay, next, number two is phonetic. Phonetic is a branch of linguistics that study the sound of human speech. The production of speech look at the interaction of different vocal organs. For example, the lips, tongue, and teeth, the produce articular sound. So, the phonetic is the study how the production or produce from the speak, from where that speech we are produced. Example from the lips, tongue, and teeth that's so different from the last produce and how to speak. Example: read, sit, book, to, hear, they. That all that different. Okay, this one how to read one by one of words in English. So this one the name study is phonetic. How to produce sound of speech in language. Example: leaf and wood. Leaf that how to we give produce that different with wood from the sound speech that different how to listening some from where from people listening we are that different because to produce that word we are different also. Okay, so if the first uh, and the second then phonetic and phonology that different. Okay, next, there is morphology. Morphology is study structure of the word and word formation. Morphology have two types. The first is morpheme. In morpheme, there is again bond and free bond. The second is word formation. In the word formation, there is affix. Okay, morphology, that structure of the word and word formation. So if last time how we are wanna speak about word, now we want to know how to structure in the word and how we can to accept formation from the word. The first is morpheme. Bon morpheme. Okay, bon morpheme that there are two. The first is derivational morpheme. Derivational morpheme is change word meaning of part of speech. So, if there is word that change meaning from the part speech, that the name is derivational morpheme. Example, drive and driver. If drive, that's to be verb. But if driver, that to be noun. Now, from that word, there is change from the driver and drive. First, drive and add object r to be driver, and the meaning that also different. If drive, if how to we are to do, and driver that people do. Okay. Next, there is beauty and beautiful. If beauty, that's noun, and beautiful, that's adjective. Adjective, that's from the ourself alone. But if beauty, that just name noun. Okay. The second is inflectional morpheme. Add small bits of grammatical information. Just add small bits of grammatical information. Example, I sleeps and he sleeps. If I sleep, that just one people, but if he sleeps, that many people do that verb. Cat and cats. If cat just one animal, but if cats, that many animal. He walked and walked. He walks, that so many people do walk, but if walked, that have done from the do. Okay. Next, there is free morpheme. Free morpheme, there is lexical and functional. Lexical, that's like a non-verb adjective. Example, happy. And functional, there is pronoun preposition auxiliary conjunction. Example, at, in, on, view. Okay. Number two from morpheme. Number two from morpheme are word formation, that there is affix. In affix, there is prefix and suffix. Prefix, example, regain. Re, that prefix, and gain, that root word. What that prefix? Prefix that add in the word in the first of words, and gain that from the root word, come back in the from word prefix date. And suffix, example, selfish, self if root word, and fish, suffix. What that suffix? Suffix that add in the last word. Okay, are you can understand from that all? If the phonology, if phonology, we can know what the system in the language and sound speech. But if phonetic, that from where produce sound speech in language. And the last, there is morphology, that we to know how to formation in the word, we can to know from that morphology. Okay, thank you. This one from me. If there is all, I'm sorry. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.